All right, guys, give me just a moment here. It just came on live, man. I'm just like, everything just going crazy here. So give me just a moment. Got to make sure that I'm on live, guys, and let me know if you can hear me. I see 20 of Charity Cow Masters here. I see Ray Underwood is here. All right, guys, let me check some things, man. I want to make sure everything is copacetic. So, guys, and I am here live rocking with you for Monday Night Raw, guys. Just now getting started. I see that Liv Morgan was walking out there with her man. Turn this thing down just a little bit, guys. Do not want to get dinged off of here. All right. Welcome to the Straight Up Wrestling Show, guys. Hope you having a great day. Yes, sir. The Outlaw is in the house. All right, Raymond Underwood. I hear you, man. The Outlaw is in the house. Is that you, brother? So I guess everything's okay. Everything seems to be cool here. All right. Wow. Are they starting off already? Oh, they showing what happened last week. Okay. Get ready to say, guys, they're really getting into it. All right, guys. Christine Saucy Girl is in the house. AJ Scales is in the house. What's going on? What's happening? What's going on? All right. It's pretty wild, guys. They making the action of these highlights look. It just wrestling looks a lot bigger and a lot stronger, and it looks a lot better when they show us these highlights. How they pretty much go in and edit everything and just make it look just super exciting. So I mean, it is exciting, but wow. I mean, they could take clips and everything, and they can just make wrestling look like it's the thing to be. Everybody wants to be here and check it out. All right. Mr. AJ Scale says, hey, Harry, Monday Night Raw is live tonight, plus the Judgment Day has arrived. Also, Seth freaking Rollins is in the building. Also, Dominic Mysterio versus a former champion later on tonight. That's what I heard. That's what I'm hearing. Christine Saucy Girl, hey, young man, how are you tonight? Hope your day has been good. It's been good so far, Christine. Hey, just getting ready for this right here. This Raw. Excuse me, needed to work out before I did this, but didn't get a chance. Get my throat caught up. Just ate just not too long ago. All right, Raymond said, Harry, I was a little upset that Jay lost his title, but can't wait till this bloodline thing is done. I hear you, man. It does need to, they do need to finish it. They really do. One thing about Triple H, and I hate to say it about Triple H, man, hey, they're caught up in this thing right now, man. They really are. And it seemed like they rushing it. And I don't know if that's just Triple H or if Ari Daivari, if the brass, the brass ring, the guys who are above Jey Uso is saying, hey, the ratings are down, man. We need something spectacular to bring these ratings back up. So they went ahead and fast tracked the bloodline story. So that's what I'm thinking. I really am. I hate to say that, but that's what I'm thinking. That they are fast tracking things, and they throwing darts at at a board, at a dart board, and they hopefully they hit the bullseye. That's what I'm looking at, man. In my opinion, because they definitely rushing things and they are off balance, man. They really are off balance with the way they're doing things. Straight up, slow down, and do things that make sense. Jey Uso shouldn't have lost that title that fast, and also Bron Breakker shouldn't have lost this title that fast when he lost it to Jey. Now I can understand Jey getting it, but man, they should have waited probably a few weeks after that, and right now Jey can still have the title. And, he could go into the story, the bloodline story with the title. But, hey, what do I know, man? I'm like, it's crazy, man. It really is. All right, Max says, greetings, Harry, in the Straight Up Wrestling Universe. Monday Night Raw. Yeah, no doubt. Excuse me, guys. Got to get that frog out of my throat. He's at work. He should be getting off right now. But it's going to take him a little while to get home. So no telling what time he's going to get on here, Christine, if he does at all. Where's your partner in crime tonight? Yeah, he got off at 8 o'clock, and he just now switched stores. So I'm wondering what in the world's going to happen here with that. So hopefully he will be here tonight. All right, Mag says it's a yeet wave, no doubt. All right, so they're in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Just had a good NXT PLE last night. That was pretty good. Halloween Havoc. But we're going to go ahead and roll on to this thing tonight, man, and hopefully we have a great night of wrestling. That's what I'm looking forward to. This joke say he's now in your city. In your city. In your city. Christine says, vacation is over. Back to reality. Hear you. Mr. All Days Off. Fat Joe performing terrible on the Yankees pre-show. Laugh out loud. Yup, sup, y'all. Yeet. Wow, Fat Joe. Wow. Here comes Jimmy. Here comes Jimmy. Here comes Jimmy. Here comes Jimmy. Here comes Jimmy, guys. Jimmy Uso, the Uso brothers back, man. Look, I do love this. Even though Jay did lose his title, I do love this. Seeing these guys reunite, guys, that's something special. That's something special. So Jimmy come back in our hometown. I would have loved to see him and Jay when they was in Greenville. I would have loved to see those guys reunite. But that was the first night that Jimmy was back a few weeks ago, and here in Greenville, South Carolina, that was pretty awesome. My man Will Rally Sport done rolled in. What's up, Rally Sport? AJ, hey Harry. Since Braun Breaker is the new Intercontinental Champion, who will be his next opponent to challenge him for the Intercontinental Championship at Crown Jewel pay-per-view? I don't know, man. I have no clue. What's up, Will? Will Rally Sports says hi, chat. Mr. All Days Off says Will. Mag says, hey, Will. No doubt. No doubt. We do it together. You beat Jimmy, I beat Jay, and we beat the All right, Will Rally Sports. Fine. Thanks, Harry. Hope Raw good tonight. Pay-per-view on PLE on Saturday, Crown Jewel. Yes, sir. Will Rally Sports says hi, everyone. Will says Jay Uso yeet. Okay. Jimmy looks old and needs to do something with that scraggly beard. I hear you, Christine. Oh my gosh, man. Here comes Jacob. Fatu. Goodness sake, the attack is on. Will Rally Sports says solo tonight. Chris busy. But Chris is at work. He's at work. He's maybe on the way home or they closing up. Goodness sake, man. I thought this was pretty good so far. Until that attack happened. I don't like the attack. But I can understand, they building on top of the story. So I can roll with it, guys. I'll roll with it. Wow. Is Roman here tonight, man? If Roman's not here, they definitely need him. But no, Will Rally Sport Chris should be here tonight sometime. But yeah, right now I think he's on his way home. All right, Mr. All Days Off. Goodness sake. Jimmy clocked him. Wow. Whoa. The Usos showing out. When is Solo going to run his tail in there? All right. Oh, nice double kick, right? Super kick. All right. So Jacob Fatu got kicked out. Surprise Solo didn't come running in there. All right, Mr. All Days Off. Jay always looks like he's thinking of his lines to say, what his lines to say. Well, that's true. That's true. All right. Will Riley Sports says cool background. Harry, I like it. A Raw logo. Good stuff. Yeah. Appreciate you. All right, good start to Raw. I like it. Yeah, I like it so far. I give it at 3.5 stars, guys. I'll go ahead and rank it a star ranking. I'll give it at 3.5 stars. I had it at 3.5 after they finished talking. I don't give it a star ranking. I don't give it anything on top of the attack. I'm not gonna go ahead and roll with that. There's my girl, man. Miss you so much, Christian. What's going on? Christian Adams says, hey, straight up, fam. Been a while since I could get on with y'all. That's okay, Christian. If you're just doing your job, you out here working. You out there doing your thing, out there, Hobby Lobby, do your thing. We definitely appreciate you, and we miss you. But me and Chris, we already done talked about that. We know where you're at. Hey, appreciate you coming on tonight, rocking with us. All right. Magnum says, greetings, saucy girl. All right. Will Riley Sports says, setting up Survivor Series, old versus new bloodline. Yes. All right. Raymond Underwood says, nice chair thrown, Jay. Yes. He, right on time, too, Ray. Right on time, he hit him with that chair. All right, Mag says, hey, Christian. All right, Christine Saucy. Okay, Mag says, Christine Saucy girl, I'm great. How are you? All right, guys, we started off pretty good. Started off a pretty good show tonight. Hey, man, if you coming in, you know what to do. Whatever platform you're on, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this thing, man. Hey, if you're over on Facebook, go ahead and hit that like, share, join. You here on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, ding, ding. So you know when we're on like times like these, and you do the same thing if you on Twitch. And if you see us over on Twitter, man, hit that like, tweet, and retweet, and follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Hey, we appreciate it 100%, man. My man Christopher Burton, for you guys to come in here and rock with us and keep us building, man. No doubt about that. All right, Christine Saucy Girl said that was awesome. That was pretty good, Christine. All right, especially since the brothers, they came out on top in that exchange. All right, Kristen Adams says, I don't want them back together, but I'm kind of glad they're getting back together at the same time. That's true, Kristen. That's true. I was kind of for them guys being back together because of the fake bloodline, because of the bloodline that's not authentic, the watered down bloodline. I want them gone. So of course I wanted the Usos back together. I know you love Jay Uso, and we talked about that a little earlier. Jay they did take that belt off of him prematurely, and I'm pretty sure they did that to fast track this bloodline story to pretty much pull their ratings up some more. I guarantee you it's Ari Daivari and those guys at Endeavor and those guys at TKO Holdings who are in their ear trying to get these ratings back up. So they grasping at straws, but they need to take their time. They need to take their time and make sure these storylines come out right, straight up. Christine Saucy Girl says, Mag doing well. Jay-Z is in the building. Jay-Z. I love the Samoan werewolf, especially when does that springboard moonsault. Man, he's a tough guy, Jay. It's a tough guy. Make sure I don't miss anything here. All right, Josie. Why in the world am I calling you Jay-Z, man? What in the world? Why? I got Jay-Z on my mind for some reason. Maybe because of all that stuff they saying about him. Josie, sorry, but I always hated the Usos. Why? Okay. Why? Because they just super kick. That's true. That's one thing I really noticed about those two, especially when they went solo and they put them against each other. I'm like, wow, man, wow. All right, Riley says it is about Rush, but they have to jump Jimmy back. They have to jump Jimmy J back together. That's true. Showing the Rock. Self freaking Rollins. AJ Skills, hey Harry, The Rock says the final boss will team up with Roman Reigns and the Usos versus the Bloodline at Crown Jewel pay-per-view. Okay. Yeah, speaking of Paul Heyman, when is he going to be back? When is he going to get back? I almost had forgot about it. Alma says, what's up, Harry and Christopher? How are y'all doing this evening? I'm doing pretty good and resting up some, watching Raw, eating dinner, pizza, broccoli, and mac and cheese. Enjoying my birthday yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you did. We definitely glad you did. All right, Will Riley Sport for Survivor Series. That is going to be great match. Guessing Sami Zayn fourth member. Probably. I mean, he's the guy who definitely can bring up the ratings. But for the Survivor Series, I mean, it's something that they should have built up with bringing him back in. Joe Z says C. Joe Z, yep. Oh, he gonna face Damian Priest. Okay. Joe says, yep. Man, the voice of authority. Adam Pearce went off. Finn Balor. Will Riley Sport, The Rock and Roman teaming up. A bit weird looking. Are you sure? AJ, Joe Z, Miss here, Roman and Bloodline W with Paul Lee. Yes, no doubt. No doubt, Joe Z. Will Riley Sport, I would think Rock with Solo and crew. I hope not. But he probably will. I don't know. He probably will. But either way it go, I mean, if he does, it doesn't make them look any stronger, if you ask me. It really doesn't. Unless he takes some time and spend time with those guys. But just a one-off or whatever, it's not gonna be good. All right, Joe Z says, hope they bring Brock back. I hope he wins Rumble. I really don't care if they bring Brock back or not. But I wouldn't have no problem with it if they do. But I'm not really a Brock Lesnar fan that much. But he's exciting. He's great, man. Outstanding. Could have been in that GOAT conversation as the best wrestler ever if he would have stayed full-time. If he's a full-time wrestler. He's outstanding. Josie, I think Rock is going to align with Solo and Roman. Again, think why he made that 3 symbol and Solo said part of the plan to fire 2. Matt says Dirty Dom is going to need a real priest after he faces Damian Priest. No doubt, man. No doubt, Mag. I'm with you on that. We got Sheamus and Ludwig. Kaiser, guys. Kaiser. All right, nice slap to the chest by my man Sheamus with a lariat, little lariat. Basically, I say a clothesline. You didn't get all that extension there. Okay. All right, Christine says, oh boy, it's Gunther's girly man minion. Oh, nice kick to the chest. Okay, Ludwig with a little clothesline there. Oh, wow. All right, Joel Z says Gunther is my favorite right now. The ring general, love him. Hope he beats Cody. Love him because he takes it as a sport, calls it wrestling and not sports entertainment. I seriously stopped watching wrestling for a while. I did too, Josie. Yeah, I love Gunther, man. I love him. He's probably, between it's him, Cody, and Roman. I say, it's between him and Cody. Who's my favorite? Probably Gunther. I could watch Gunther all day long. Man, Gunther's something special. All right, Josie, upset. They're separating Ludwig. Love is Gunther intro. Okay. I hate that they separated Ludwig, and who was the other dude, man? Giovanni Vinci, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Imperium. I love that team. You talking about bringing back real tag team wrestling? That was the duo to do it, and they did it in NXT. But over here, man, it's like, wow, their booking was played around with. Goodness sake! Right into them steps, man. Christine, saucy girl, he makes my skin crawl. Wow, Christine, wow. All right, Alma Clark, what's up, Mag, Joe, Z, everyone? How y'all doing this evening? I'm doing pretty good, rested up some, celebrating my birthday all this week. Bootylicious baddie trick, baby, in the house, B90. I hear you, Alma. Jay-Z says, happy birthday, Alma. All right. Have you guys seen that NXT commercial with Sean for NXT at ECW Bingo Hall? I haven't seen it yet, Josie. Josie. Have not seen it. Maybe my man Christopher Burton done seen it. All right. So, yeah, once again, appreciate everybody coming in here. All right, let's see. All right. All right. Alma says Lou Reed reminds me of William Regal, old sour buttermilk. Okay. I mean, there's no ins and buts about it. He's a great talent, guys. Great talent. Nobody can take that away from Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser. Nobody can take that from him. He's a great talent, 100%. Kristen Adams says, happy birthday, Alma. All right, Mag says, greetings, Alma. Joel Z says, Shawn looking cockeyed as ever in that ECW original. Shawn Michaels laugh out loud. I wish just let ECW die. Had his time and place. That's true. That's true. I agree with you 100% on that, Joel Z. I agree with you 100% on that. I didn't like it. I never liked it. I mean, my partner loved that. He loved it. I never liked it. It never was my thing. AEW has a lot of similarities to it, too. They really do. All right. Christian Adams says, I agree, Alma. He does remind me of Regal, laugh out loud. Joe Z says they tried to bring it back in 07, 08. I watched first episode and had Sandman versus a effing zombie. Okay. All right. Wow, man. Wow. All right. But yeah, that's not my thing. AJ Skill says, hey, Harry, everybody say LA Knight. Yeah, let me talk to you. You're a United States champion. Will defend at Crown Jewel pay-per-view. Yeah. Okay. AJ. USA scare tactics. Well, everybody is into all this scare thing right now. We heading on to Halloween night. So got a lot of scary movies playing over on TBS and TNT and some other channels too, I think. That's doing these doing this hard night night flicks and things like that. All right, Josie says, yes, not a fan of garbage wrestling where they hit each other with light tubes and snap in somebody's backyard. All right, Josie. All right, man. Watch it, hey, watch the words a little bit, brother. I mean, it's all right to say a few little things, but yeah, watch it out. Watch it a little bit, man. But yeah, I'm with you 100% on that, Joe. You're just a little too much. Straight up. All right, double axe handle upside the forehead. Another one. But yeah, we try to keep it, man. We try to keep it where everybody can watch. even though we get a little testy sometimes too. All right, Joe said, "Oh, sorry about the language. That's okay, brother. It's okay. You know." All right. Whoa, knee lift from Sheamus as Ludwig Kaiser come in. And Sheamus, he's slapping fives with the fans. But yeah, I'm not all into that either, Josie. And it just really gets me upset because we definitely want them to make it. We definitely want AEW to keep going. It looks like they probably will, but that kind of wrestling is just trash. It gets on my nerve. I mean, you have to think, can y'all come up with something more creative than that to do that all the time, over and over and over? Wallamus, Wallamus, or Waylamus, Wallamus or Waylamus, one of the two that you have right there, Josie. Like Ludwig Kaiser trying to get a sunset flip, guys. Oh, smacked him on the back there. Woo, that's a big man to be tossing down like that from that top turnbuckle. All right, Ludwig, you just didn't get it done, my brother. You just didn't get it done. All right, Josie says, I'm sorry. Hate this commentary team. You can tell Testator knows nothing about wrestling and reading from notes about, well, he's getting better. He's actually getting better, Joe. You know, I mean, when it boils down to it, yeah, he is learning because he was all into football. All into college football and great at it. But I think Joe Tessitore, he's filling in pretty good. He's really filling in pretty good. But yeah, he has some ways to go. You can tell that. But I kind of like give him a little pass on, so like as far as wrestling history and trying to find out who everybody is. I give him a little pass on that. So it's going to take him a little while longer to do that. But I think Joe's going to work out fine, man, if he decides to stick this out. Nice kick right into the jaw. Wow, 2 stars on this match, guys. All right, Joe says it's all when hear Wade is, I'm afraid, got some bad news. That's all I think of. I hear you. My man Dave Van Tassel. What's up, Dave? Dave says, hello, my good friend. What's going on, Dave? Everything, man. Everything's going good for me, man. It's good to see you, David. Definitely good to see you. I hope everything's going good for you, brother. Hope everything's going good for you. Tell your wife, man. Hey, hope everything's going well for her. I got all prayers out to both of you. I know last time I had a little exchange with you, you was telling me a few things, but all prayers out to you and your wife, man, straight up. But yeah, it's great to see you, Dave. Great to hear from you, my man. Kind of shocked to see you. I know you've been checking a few things out and you've been keeping up with what's going on with what I've been doing as far as here on the Straight Up Wrestling Show. But I definitely appreciate it. And this man right here, former amateur wrestler, was a great amateur wrestler up in New Jersey. So that's my man David. Even though David didn't become a professional wrestler, David used to work with me. Me and David, we worked together. We went up and down the aisles of Publix stocking groceries, guys. Put it that way. But yeah, that's my man there. All right, Jay-Z. Not Jay-Z, Josie. Why I keep calling you Jay-Z? Man, goodness sake, I got to get that out of my head because that didn't pop back up until all this P. Diddy stuff popped back up and Jay-Z popped up. So now every time I see J and a Z, I think of Jay-Z. When I have Tessitore, I think college football. Yes, I love Joe Tessitore. Joel Tessitore. Was it Joel Tessitore? But yeah, Tessitore over on College Football Live, man. I love listening to him on that. Alma Clark says even the other commentators agree with me. Oh, sour, 2 stars. Okay, B90. Yeah, I got to give it 2 stars. But it was a pretty good match, though. Wasn't bad at all. Okay, Sami Zayn. Wow. Are they going to have Sami involved in this? Jimmy want to walk away from Sammy. This all days off. Tessitore said he's been a fan for decades. Okay. That's good. Come on, Sammy. That's his family, man. Man, I kind of like it. Sammy always like trying to be the voice of reason. He's right though. Oh wow, that hurt Sammy, man. It really did. It really did. And look, I think Jay does look at him as family, even though he's not blood family. He still look at him as family. But when somebody's speaking against your family, even though as bad as they've been, even if they've been crap or whatever, sometimes, man, you just got to defend them. You know what I mean? Straight up, you just do. All right, Mag says Sheamus is looking a little slimmer. 2 stars for this match. Yes, sir. Yes, he is looking a little slimmer. I mean, this guy he's eating White Castle, the little small burgers instead of eating big burger, man. Instead of eating the big booty burgers. So all right, let's see. Josie said it reminds me they brought that dude from American Gladiator in to commentate for like 6 months and fired. Yeah, that's true. But I think this is a different situation. I really do. But yeah, I can understand what you're saying. I mean, when I first saw it, I'm like, how long is Joe gonna do this? But maybe he's there to stay. Maybe he's there to stay. Maybe he's here to stay. I mean, I know it's hard to look at him and not see him on College Football Live. Maybe he's sick of college football, don't want to do it anymore. That could be the reason. That could be one of the reasons why he's doing wrestling. He probably sick of college football. College football has went a different way, whether we like it or not. And the way we watch it, I know my girl Christine Saucy Girl is a huge college football fan. But college football has changed, guys. It's changed and it's going to continue to change because these guys can move around and do what they want to do, because of the transfer portal and because all the money that's involved in it. And things are not going to change. It's not going to change. It only can go downhill from here. And if you ask me, it's all about money, man. It's basically pro sports, straight up. Tessitore knows crap. You can just tell. Well, he might have been an old school wrestling fan, just like me and you, Josie. Might have been an old school wrestling fan, and right now he's probably trying to get his groove and get back into it. Josie, laugh out loud. Josie says it's cool, Jay-Z. Fine, I hear you. Thank you, sir. Josie, God, more stupid yeets. Yeah. All right. Hey, do you also watch AEW? Yes, we do. It's I need gonna tune in with you on Wednesday to laugh with you guys on the attempted murder and watch the WWE years. I hear you, man. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow for it. Mr. All Days Off. Wait a minute. I think I will. I plan on going down to Boiling Springs tomorrow and talk to a guy about this indie show that we have on Friday. So I don't know if I'll make it on for tomorrow night or not. If not, then I'll watch it a little bit later and I'll do I do a recap of it. Mr. All Days Off, Sammy will join them at Crown Jewel. Probably so. All right, Joe Z, anyone been watching World Series at all? All I know is my Dodgers was up yesterday 2-0. I don't know what it is now. All right, Christine Saucy Girl, I haven't really been watching. Mag, I'm pretty sure, and Christine been watching. Their fans. Chris is a huge fan of baseball, too. I don't watch baseball like I did when I was growing up. I still watch it, but not as much. So, and I haven't really been keeping up with the World Series this year. I have, but I haven't. It's just I tune in for a little bit, find out the scores, really haven't watched highlights and stuff like that of the games. All right, Christine Saucy Girl, they said he was on a weight loss and workout regimen and lost a good bit of weight. Yeah, he has. Dave says, Harry, come to see me. Come to see me in Florida. We need some wrestling. Okay, we need to wrestle, or we need some wrestling. Okay, Dave. I'm out to consider that, man. Hey, my aunt lives out in Florida, but yeah, I have some. I had a couple of the relatives just took a visit there 2 weeks ago, and was supposed to go this week, but yeah, so man, maybe I'll be heading down to Florida sometime soon. And me and Chris, we're supposed to be doing a lot of podcasting down there. We'll actually do some commentating down there for some wrestling shows, but that never did pan out. That was a couple years back. All right, Mr. All Days Off says Mike Adamy, Jeff Harvey. Okay. Christine Saucy Girl says, yes, sir. It's sad what happened. Oh, yeah. Okay, all right. We got Gunther out here, guys, talking about a throwback, old school. Man, this guy's something serious. This guy's something serious. And somebody that you can believe. And somebody you can believe in. I definitely believe. I believe everything he says. And it used to be like back in the day when I was growing up, it didn't matter who it was. It didn't matter if it was a wrestler. I mean, not a wrestler. It didn't matter if it was a boxer, a karate fighter, maybe not a karate fighter, but a boxer, kickboxer, football player, basketball player, baseball player, wrestler, man. A wrestler, I would think a wrestler could beat that guy's tail, could beat any of those guys' tails. That's the way I used to think about it. That's how much wrestling was an impact on my life. And you just believe those guys, man. Back in the day, wrestling was so good that you actually believed those guys. You believed they could do what they said they was going to do. And they was big and bad enough looking that they could do it. And the way they used to come across in their promos and everything, yeah, you believe them. Armor Clark says, I believe in Moose. Well, Chris is not here because he'll go crazy. B90. All right, my girl Armor Clark says she believes in Moose. All right, Zelina Vega is in the house, guys. Puerto Rico. All right, Mr. All Days Off says American Gladiators host Mike Adamy. Yes, I remember that. Joe said, I tried watching beginning tonight when Usos started off Raw with their BS and watch what series? In series had Fat Joe. Okay, you watched the series with Fat Joe, like falling by is it falling by himself? Instead, first pitch was so awkward, so funny. Okay, so Fat Joe threw out the first pitch at the World Series. Man, look, as a guy who used to pitch in school, if they came to me right now and asked me to go out there and pitch a baseball, I'm gonna need a lot of practice, guys. I'm gonna need weeks to prepare. I'm gonna need at least 6-7 weeks to prepare. At my age right now, my late 50s, to throw that ball. Fat Joe, what, like a year younger than me or something like that? He's at least 50. He's in his late 50s. He's mid 50s, late 50s, one. I think he's right up there on my age. He's in my age category. Just put it that way. But they came and asked me to throw a baseball, man, on a World Series mound. I mean, not World Series, but a Major League mound. Oh, gosh. That ball might not get there. Well, actually, it did get there, but no telling where it's going to go. I'm not going to sit here in front, guys, and say that I could go out there and be as athletic as I was back in the day. That's not going to happen. I noticed that in my 40s, man, playing in a softball game. went to throw the ball back to a guy. Man, that ball went all over the place. I'm just like, what in the world? And people like, I thought you was athletic, Harry. I thought you was athletic, at the job and everything. I'm like, hadn't played in years. Was very athletic growing up. Was a very athletic young man. Very athletic kid. Very athletic young man. But hey, when you stop doing that stuff for years, things change. You got to. You can even if you stay in shape, you can stay in shape, and still will not be able to do that. You have to, man. That's something you have to continue to practice, continue to be adapt that. Be. Oh man, Zelina Vega on Ivy now. Knees to the chest, guys. Joe says just him on mound by himself, rapping pieces of his hits was so awful. Oh, he was out there rapping pieces of his hits. Just awful. Wow, I'm going to check that out, Josie. I'm going to check out some highlights of that. That's crazy. Now, he's supposed to be a master at that. If I'm an artist too. But if I'm an artist that's out here like him, that's still in demand and still even though he don't have records out here selling or anything like that, recordings out here, people are not downloading his music like that. They downloading his old stuff, but he still goes to perform certain places. He's asked to perform at certain places. Then he needs to stay on top of his game. But he was out there and just screwing that whole thing up. Wow, man, I don't know, but I know he's doing some things out here as far as out here as far as getting people to send in their music and things like that. He's acting like an independent producer or whatever, but he having people sending their music, and he's giving them a judgment, giving them he's giving them a pretty much a thought on their music, and pretty much telling a lot of people what they want to know so they can continue to send money into him. And I know this for a fact because there's a couple artists that I worked with that has told me this, and they sent their demo out to Joe, not to Joe, but sent a demo out to Fat Joe, and Fat Joe has gave him all these promises and told him all this stuff and what he could do for him and everything. And I'm just shaking my head. I'm like, these guys are not ready. And Fat Joe knows that. Fat Joe's just trying to make money off these people. He's exploiting, his past fame, and it's not right. It really isn't. Sad to say. But I can understand he's hustling and everything, and you got to keep it up. A lot of these guys got mortgages, couple mortgages or whatever, big houses, big cars, all that stuff. But ripping off people, that's not the way to do it, man. It really isn't. Mr. All Days Off, I'm watching three things at once. The Yankees and Dodgers game 3 and Steelers and Giants. Okay, Mr. All Days Off, keep me informed on that Yankees and Dodgers game 3, man. And every now and then you might want to throw in that Steelers Giants thing. But yeah, I definitely want to know what's going on with the Yankees and the Dodgers. And I think my man Dave Van Tassel, who's on here, he's a Yankees fan too. He's a Yankees fan. I do remember that, David. I pretty much remember everything. Let's see. All right, Josie says I got some money in the Steelers and Giants. Haven't checked it. Okay, Josie, got some money on that game. Okay, Joanne Hurt is in the house. How do you remember me, Joanne? I didn't say you, Joanne. Said I remember my man Dave Van Tassel, not you, Joanne. I don't even think I know you personally. I don't know you. All right, Josie says, "There's my ring general. I wish this was 1991. Gunther would defeat a Nazi versus Hogan." Okay. All right, Josie says, "Laugh out loud," and Hogan would destroy him, or Gunther would be an Iraqi sympathizer. Okay. Wow. Election night coverage. All right, Mr. All Days Off, who's watching Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson on Netflix in like 3 weeks on Friday? I definitely will watch it. I didn't know if it was still going to go down, not in 3 weeks, but I definitely will watch it. Oh, Zelina Vega on my girl's back, Ivy now. I like both of these women, though. Wow. Oh, Mag says Derek Jeter threw out the first pitch tonight. Yeah, he still got it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he still can get it done. Hasn't been that long for him. Joanne, I don't remember you, Joanne. I don't know you. At least I don't think. Ivy now with that bridge. All right, Josie, No Fat Joe was rapping by himself. Okay. So you say he should have had some people out there rapping with him. Yeah, that probably would have helped. Goodness sake. Zelina right to the back of the knee. Ivy now. Knee lift right into the into the middle of the chest. Well, right on the side of the chest. Josie was so awkward by himself on mound singing pieces of lean back and all way up and other, but was just awkward and weird. Wow. Yeah, because lean back got other people in there with him. But if it's your song, guys, unless the lyrics somebody else's, but even my songs, if I was a rapper was rapping with me, I would let them put a basically the breakdown, the chorus part. But if it was lyrics, I'll pretty much write their lyrics. It didn't matter what kind of MC they were or whatever. I would write their lyrics. I did. There was other rappers that were with me, and that was good rappers, man. Really good lyricists, really good MCs. But I would write their rhymes for them. If I wanted them on a song with me, because I knew the structure of the song, the way I wanted it to go. I didn't want them to come in there and change the structure of the song, or come in there and say some things that I really didn't want on my song, because it used to happen all the time. Those guys would do that all the flipping time. And I'm like, no, man, I wasn't rolling with that. But I used to write it in their style. I would listen to their style and I write it in their style, the rhymes. And it always came out right. They always liked it. They might change the word or two, say, hey, can I put this in there? I'd be like, yeah, sure. All right. Here comes Self freaking Rollins. But big ups to that Jay Uso, Jimmy, Jimmy and Jay, that backstage, crisscross right there, face off. Definitely like that, so definitely give that a thumbs up. All right, Mr. All Days Off, all the white people were looking at Fat Joe like. Yeah, so Mr. All Days Off, you say he was just flabbergasted, huh? Just flabbergasted on that. All right, Joanne Hurt says, how do you remember me? I don't remember you, and you better not ask me that again. All right, so you do it again, then we're gonna take you off of here, Joanne. All right, so you didn't ask that again. I'll see you on the next one, but please don't ask that again, because if you do, I'm just gonna look at you. I'm gonna look at you and say what it is. That hey, you trolling. And we're not going to have that on this show tonight. Okay. Josie, they showed this awkward white girl dancing. I laughed so hard, then switched back to Raw. Wow. Jay and Jimmy was the best tag team. Yeah, it was a really good tag team, Joanne. But please do not ask again how you remember me, because I don't. All right, Christine Saucy Girl. So you remember when Cena used to call Sheamus the human jar of mayonnaise? Wow. I do remember that. Wow. That was mean. I see our friend is back, Christine says. I hear you, Christine. I understand what you're saying too. Yep. My man Black Rain 7920 is in the house. They had Ice Cube at game 2 performing. Okay. He definitely can still perform. He definitely can put it together, man. Not gonna say I like everything that he does, as far as his music overall. I didn't really care for it a lot when I was growing up. I did like him as far as now. Look, listen to me. I loved him as a rapper. I thought he was a very talented rapper, one of the best in the game at the time that he was doing it. doing it. And this when you had great rappers out there, man, like Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, LL Cool J, let's see, KRS-One, those guys ruling the roost. But alongside those guys, you could put as far as lyrically, well, let me go ahead and say Cool G Rap too. I'll throw him in there, and a couple other guys. But lyrically, you could throw Ice Cube in there. He was one of the best as far as MCs, and I didn't respect a lot of MCs from the West Coast, to tell you the truth. But he was one of them that you can actually put in that mix and say he was one of the top notch guys back in the day. And this is before Jay-Z had stopped DJing for Jazz O or whatever, and right before Nas had came in the game. Well, right as Nas came in the game, but a lot of these guys like Biggie and Tupac and all these guys, they hadn't really got on the scene yet. But Ice Cube, he was out there with NWA, and then he started doing it on his own. Great lyricist, great talent, great artist, but a lot of the things that he put out is the reason that you hear a lot of this crap that you hear today. It is what it is. Even though he tries to say Special Ed is wrong, he's not the reason. But no, bro, you are one of the reasons that rap music is the way it is today. Because if these kids turn on, their parents was playing this music all in their ear, all this gangster rap music, all this garbage, the same thing over and over and over, calling women out their names, calling them out their names, pretty much talking about rims and making money, selling drugs and killing people. If that's all they heard, how do you think these guys, what do you think they was going to do when they got older? And they dumbed it down even more and started mumbling. These guys, a lot of these young people, they act like they can't even talk. And when it boils down to it, they can't. You ever been at football games? I've been at high school football games and things and been around them and sit there and try to talk to them about the game. And man, wow. When I listen to them talk, I say, no wonder you guys rap like that. It's unbelievable. It really is. But wow, man. But yeah, Ice Cube is not just Ice Cube. Other members of NWA, Above the Law, 2 Live Crew, a lot of these jokers out there, man, they are responsible for what we hearing today, even though they don't want to say it. And one thing about Ice Cube, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to go out there and curse and all that stuff, with the talent that he had. Because, man, you're talking about a guy that has immense talent, is Ice Cube. But I will say this, until they started cursing, those LA rappers, they actually couldn't get over. They really couldn't. The only one that was close to breaking through was Ice-T. Ice-T was the only one that was breaking through basically without, having a curse in everything. But he really didn't make it very big until after NWA popped on the scene. I think he made it big, with Power, with the album Power, because that came out before NWA. So, when he came out with that song, I'm Your Pusher, that right there really bumping. And that was right after the Colors movie. And after Colors, you listen to that Colors, Colors on that soundtrack, that song right there pretty much captivated him. I mean, catapulted him into the mainstream, man. But, I always knew the guy could rap, man. I was buying his records years before, even before he started in breaking. I was buying Ice-T's records. Even though I didn't really care for him, I used to buy him. I'm like, this guy can rap, man, but he's rapping too fast. He's trying a little too hard, and his voice didn't sound good on the records. It really didn't, but his lyrics was good. All right, Joe says, I'm a big boxing fan. Me too, brother. But I'm sorry. I love Mike. I grew up with him. I was born in the mid-'80s. And yeah, look at last guy who beat Tyson like 20 years ago. His name was Kevin McBride. Yes, Kevin McBride beat him. Mike didn't care, man. Mike didn't care at all. I still couldn't believe that he let Kevin McBride do that to him. Stop trying to build up Bronson Reed. Goodness sake, Triple H. You all into it, man. All right, Matt says Selena versus Ivy is like watching a pit bull versus a terror, like a I'm allowed 1.5 to 2 stars. I'm with you on that, Mag. I give it 2 stars. I give it 2 stars. Joe Z says 2-0. Dodgers already. Cool. All right, my man William Rollins is in the house. Says, "What's up? Hey, brother, how you doing, William?" Let me come up a little bit. So I think I missed a lot of things here. Oh gosh, man, I can't get into Bronson. Joe says, "Go watch Tyson's last fight with McBride. He quit on Stu. Yep. Mike got chances first 2 rounds, but after that, it's over. Jake will just outlast him, or Mike just quit. I doubt it. I doubt Mike quit. He wasn't in the right mindset at that time, man. He really wasn't." All right, Raymond, Ivy doesn't need Chad. Don't understand she is a really good wrestler. Well, that's true, but she is. She's a pretty good wrestler, man. They got to find something for her. They really do. Something that's going to fit. Come on, Seth. You're going to get attacked. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Come on now. He's going to get attacked. Goodness sake. Wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Josie saying, honestly, an A's win for Jake Paul. If he won or lost, he'll get criticism for being an old man or losing too. Guys, I've got to get more sleep, man. I've been looking at my eyes lately, and I just don't get enough sleep. Watch out. He's going to come at you again. Oh, my gosh. They're doing everything they can to get this guy over, man. They are just doing everything they can. Christine Saucy Girl said that was a long time ago. Yes. God! Wow. Oh, God. All right, Joanne Hurst says Roman and Jimmy and Jay versus Solo Bloodline will be the best. Will be pretty good. Definitely be good. All right, Black Rain 7920. No Vaseline, still one of the best diss tracks. It ended the group. Yeah, it was one of the best diss tracks. No doubt. No doubt. I mean, you can't deny the talent of Ice Cube. Great talent. Joe Z says, love Ice Cube. It was a good day. One of my all-time favorites. That in New Jack's theme or with Dr. Dre, can't remember name. Okay. Joe Z used to love Ice Jerry Curl Perm. Yeah. My man William Rollins is in the house. Says, hello, brother. What's going on, William? Good to see you, my brother. Black Rain 7920, you right. That Miami quarterback, Cam Ward, talks like he's still in the hood. Yeah. Christine Saucy Girl, the language in rap music is horrible, ridiculous, and unnecessary. That's true. It is. It is. I mean, I'm not going to say as far as these guys today that's doing it, man, Christine, they just doing what they grew up on. They grew up on that, and they think that's the way to get it done. I have a lot of guys who come to me because I do beats and everything. I produce music. A lot of these rappers want me to produce for them today, but it's hard to do that. They come in and they don't have songs written. They just mumble things out. They don't have songs written. Josie 2-0, Dodgers already. Christine Saucy Girl says, go Dodgers. I'm with you guys. All right, Josie says Bronson Reed looks like a bowling ball with legs, definitely a jobber. Yeah, I'm with you on that. All right, my man William Rollins says he's good. All right, Joe says, yeah, Mike, definitely not to eat your children, Mike, anymore. Why he won't win? Man, he gets in and says, oh, yes, why I haven't done it in 20 years. He said multiple interviews where he cried and says that. Okay. William Rollins, that segment sucks. It's getting old. Yeah. I'm between like 1.5 to 2 stars on that, guys. If I don't give it 1.5 to 2 stars, it's a thumbs down. Actually, a thumbs down. Anything on the 2.5 stars, it's a thumbs down. It is. It's getting old. It's just, that's what's selling. That's what they think that sells in wrestling today. No, it's a turnoff. It's something that we done got tired of seeing. And how many tables are you going to go through? No, I mean, I don't like it. I really don't. I'm not into all this chaos, man. Chaos. It doesn't matter where it's at. And because of what we're seeing here on WWE, it trickles down to AEW, it trickles down to TNA, and it trickles down to the indies. Everybody think that's the way you sell wrestling, but man, no, you got to build something meaningful. Not just great storylines. Storylines and everything's got to be meaningful. It's got to mean something. Wrestlers, great wrestlers need to be able to walk in and pretty much establish themselves and walk out, establish themselves as a champion. Even if they don't have a belt, as a great wrestler, you should be able to walk off that, out of that building, just like, say, you was a Larry Bird, you was a Magic Johnson, a Julius Erving, a Pistol Pete Maverick, a Michael Jordan, one of these guys, David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You need to be able to walk out of that arena great, man, like a Muhammad Ali, even a Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Oscar De La Hoya. You need to be able to walk out of that arena and people look at you with respect. But when you getting jumped week in and week out, and you might lose on TV and then you win or whatever, even though you're great or whatever, they think you're just great inside of the wrestling, just the wrestling arena. People that's outside of wrestling or people who haven't watched wrestling in a long time, they're going to come and they're going to watch this stuff and they're going to be like, man, I saw this last week. I saw this week before. I'm trying to get back into wrestling, but it's the same thing over and over again. And why can't my greats just walk out without getting attacked? Why can't my greats go on a 6, 7, 8 month run like they did back in the day, and then somebody attack them? And then that's a feeder. That's fodder for you to take to the job the next day and say, hey, man, Roman got attacked. What? He got attacked. Everybody's into it. But when you're attacking them every week in and week out, it's old and it's lazy booking. That's all it is to it, the lazy booking. But William Rollins, hey, local promoter, my man from His Pro Wrestling. William, hopefully I see you this Friday, man. But yeah, man, William, we definitely talk about it. And that's one thing we want to avoid at the place that we're at now. We definitely want to avoid that. And that's one thing I'm trying to talking to Michelle about. We definitely want to avoid that. We don't want to have that up there. You're just doing a repeat of what you used to see the old guard do. And we don't want to have that. All right. R-Truth, man. Just talking about somebody who's from the school of wrestling that we was at Friday. R-Truth. He's from Bowling Springs. I mean, not from Bowling Springs, in Charlotte, North Carolina, but he started at Bowling Springs, South Carolina at the show in American Pro Wrestling where we was at this past Friday. All right. Christian says, I think Seth is stacking on weight to go up against Bronson because every week he's put on some much more weight. Yes, he has, Christian. I see that. You can tell in his back when he was walking, you can tell that, developing some fat lobes there. God, man, I do not like this AOP team. But maybe I start liking them if they can take care of the wide 6. Maybe I start liking them. Oh, truth. I don't know if you can trust the Miz. Don't do it. I'm with Mariah May. Don't listen to him. Punch him. There you go. There you go. I like that. Thumbs up to that segment. What? What's up, Mr. Burton?
What was going on, boy?
Not much, man. Been a pretty good Raw so far. Decent Raw. I say decent. I ain't gonna say, what the heck, doggone Pete Dunne out there? God, Christian Adams says, I hate Bronson. I wish they would stop pushing him on us. I'm with you on that 100%, Christian Adams. 100%. They got to stop this. Mr. All Days Off says, this is wild. Yes, sir.
Man, so what I missed so far, man? What's going on? What I missed so far, man?
I don't know, man. This jump been so wild, Chris. You gonna have to go back and recap this thing. Just look at Bleacher Report, man. It's been all over the place, man. It's been okay though. Been okay. I mean, you just had Ivy Now and Zelina Vega just a little bit ago. And I can't even remember who was that first match.
I'm
kind of like a little lost on this thing a little bit, man. But yeah, I've been rocking it out the whole time. But tonight I'm just like a little hazy on it, man. I think after that Bronson Reed attack, but Self freaking Rollins, Bronson Reed fight outside, I just kind of lost it, man. I'm just like, now I'm at the point where I really don't care. Yeah, William Rollins is on tonight too. William Rollins said he's so sick of that. He said, awful segment, and I agree with him, man. It was not good. I give it anywhere from 1.5 to 2 stars because if I gave it a thumbs up, thumbs down, it's going to be a thumbs down. It just was not good.
Man,
I thought there was Ox Baker coming out there, man. Eric Rowan. Wait a minute, no, that's the War Raiders. Okay,
yeah, man.
That joker look like Ox Baker coming out there first with that big long beard. Goodness sake. Man, I thought Ox Baker was dead, man. I thought he was dead. All right, Joe Z said, I just don't see mine going distance. My prediction, quit by Mike going the distance. Quit by round 7 or 8 in interview after be saying with him, just not killer instinct anymore. Like he just needs money. I live in Michigan. No, he don't need no money, Joe Z. Mike is not broke. I don't think, tell you the truth, man, if Mike stays in there 7-8 rounds with this kid, man, with Jake Paul he won't last 7-8 rounds with Mike Tyson. He won't. I mean, no, that just won't happen. Mike Tyson will bust him up, man. He can't take those punches, man. No.
Yeah, when is the fight, man?
It's in a few weeks from what Joel's saying. But yeah, I don't think he can. There's no way. Mike lasts 7 rounds in there, man. He gonna kill that dude. There's no way. He better hope he can take Mike out within a few rounds. Look, my advice to Jake Paul: stick and move. Stick and move. This man is busting you up in the inside. Stick and move.
Hey, you heard what Roy Jones said, man. Roy Jones said when they had that fight, it was the hardest punches he's ever felt in his professional or boxing career, period.
Yeah, and Roy Jones, and I knew Roy during the amateur days, man. Roy, if Roy said that, because Roy Yeah, you know him for pro fights, man. He fought like 60-something pro fights. But that Joker had like 2,000 amateur fights. He always fighting in the amateurs.
Yeah.
You know. So but yeah, so if Roy Jones said that, and look, Roy Jones is used to taking bigger punches than Jake Paul. You better believe that. Roy done fought bigger punches than Jake Paul. If Roy said that, then that's saying a lot. And they was using those big gloves. They wasn't using puncher's gloves. They was using those big gloves. And Mike was eating them up, man. I just don't think Jake Paul can take his punches. I really don't, Joe. He might think he can, but no. That's the last thing to go. Power. Because I can tell you one thing about me, man. That's one thing I relied on when I was a fighter. You know, it was power. You know, power shots. That's, you know, if you could take my power shots, you pretty much might have had a real good chance of beating me. Or, like, you know, a couple times I did lose. It's because I was shocked the guys could take my power shots. You know, when I'm hitting them solid with power shots. Because once you lose,
like Willie D, boy. Willie D was taking your stuff, boy.
Yeah. Once you see somebody can take that and they come back at you, man, you scared. I mean, you scare a power puncher when you see somebody can take your power shots. It's kind of like Deontay Wilder, Chris, was fighting Tyson Fury. You know, Tyson Fury. Yeah. When you remember, you told me you saw him take those solid shots from Deontay Wilder, his best shots. Deontay Wilder is a power puncher. You know, that was what everybody feared, his punching power. He was a first round knockout guy. When Tyson Fury took those punches, man, it was over for him. You know.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, this ain't gonna be good.
You're gonna get worried. Your eyes get big. This is all it is to it. Your eyes get big. You're gonna get worried, and you're gonna be thrown off your game. And it does not matter what you do to try to combat your opponent. You're gonna have trouble. And the guy might not be as good as you or skilled as you, but you are gonna forget things. You are gonna be fighting on the defense mostly. And you're not going to believe in your punches. You're not going to settle down on them. I'm telling you, Jake Paul, as soon as he get punched, his whole demeanor is going to change in that fight. You watch. His whole demeanor is going to change once Mike hit him with a solid punch. What's the guy that fought Floyd Mayweather? The karate fighter that fought him. Huh?
I
forgot his name. But he was all fine and dandy. With Floyd Mayweather. Floyd was making it a good fight. At first, he was just letting him stay in there, just pot shotting him. And then Floyd, around the 7th round, Floyd started hitting him with solid shots.
Yep.
The dude's everything changed about him, man. He just, he started folding up like a tent and doing everything he could to go inside and try to stay close so Floyd couldn't get those shots on him. But, man, I'm telling you, Mike Tyson's going to start off early. Because Mike Tyson do not want to lose to Jake Paul. Because if he does, he knows he's going to be the laughingstock of the community, man.
The world.
Everybody going to trip out on him. I don't think he wants to go out like that, Joe Z. So I would not be selling Mike short on this. No,
exactly.
That is flat crazy to even think about that. Yeah, man, I'm just like, and like I say, Mike is not doing it for the money. There's no doubt about that. He got that weed money, man. He making plenty of money. Joe Z says weeds is legal, and Mike sells gummy ears of Evander. Man, you tripping, man.
He do, man. He do. That's what they shape like. They shape like little ears. Yeah, they shape like little ears.
Joe Z says, and think he also endorses some shrooms company. Sorry, talk. Mike used to love Mike, but hate Seth Rollins and Bronson. I can't stand Bronson Reed, man. I mean, I ain't gonna say I can't stand him. He's not what they want to make him out to be, and that's what really upsets me about it. He's good, but they went about the wrong way of promoting him and pushing him. I don't like it. I just don't. All right, Joe Z says, yes, I changed the channel. Hate Seth Rollins, acts like he's on PCP all the time. Future AEW. I ain't gonna say he's future AEW guy. Look, man, Seth freaking Rollins is great. That's that's just who he is, man. You wouldn't want Roddy Piper to change who he was. Roddy Piper was unhinged like that all the time too. The only reason that Seth probably looked crazier than him because of the beard and everything, and the way he got his hair. But Roddy Piper was one of the most unhinged dudes that you ever wanted to meet in wrestling, man. All right, Joe Z, God still with this Bronson Reed trash. That's true. Well, you know, I'm tired of the Bronson Reed thing myself. I really am. But yeah, right now we got the War Raiders, man. I guess they don't play for Minnesota no more. So
no, I guess not, man.
They just with the doggone what is it, Las Vegas Raiders? You know,
Yeah.
So. All right, Joe Z. R-Truth has been game for a minute. He was the first black NWA champion. You believe back in like 02, 03, he's like almost 60, still looks amazing. He's in his he's like 50, he's in his 50s, Joe. He's mid 50s.
I'm about to say he's a little bit older than you right here.
No, I'm older than him. Let's see, I'm older than him, a little bit older than him. All right, Christine Saucy Girl, what is with the free Otis shirt? Okay. I don't either. Christine says R-Truth is too much. Yeah, he's something. All right, Christian Adams says, hey, Chris, how you been?
I've been good. Working. Just got off work. Now I'm up here eating a sirloin, boy. The wife done cooked me, man.
That wasn't a doggone. That wasn't the response. She's supposed to say, I'm doing good, Christian. How you doing? That was the response.
Man.
I'm doing good. I'm eating the sirloin. I don't care how you doing. Oh, man. All right, Joe Z says, R-Truth for real, like 58 or 59. Nah, he ain't that. No. Christine Saucy Girl, Christopher. Christian says, I miss you guys. Like I said, Christian, yeah, we miss you a lot too. We really have. You know.
I understand you've been working. You got to get that money.
Heck yeah. Do your thing up there, Hobby Lobby. We both so happy for you to work out there with that company. That's a great company to work for. So, I mean, hey, be there for Hobby Lobby. Straight Up Wrestling Show going to be here. You know, hey, if we up and leave, we definitely let you know before we do it. But yeah, we definitely going to be here for you, Christian. But yeah, appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you coming on tonight. Matt says, greetings, Chris.
What's up, man? Well, they booing Xavier Woods, boy.
Yeah, I see that. Over there in Hershey, Pennsylvania, man. I wish I lived in Hershey. All right, Josie says Ron Simmons was first WCW champ. R-Truth is first NWA champ. Not many places I would want to live up north. Hershey, Pennsylvania. Now, only way I want to work up there if I work for the Hershey company. You know, work for that company. That's the only way I want to work there. But man, what a story. You know, Milton Hershey, you know, built that town and everything. You know, just and treated his workers right, man. He was a great man. All right, let's see. Nice drop kick. All right, Joel Z says, who the F are the War Raiders?
Oh, man.
They used to be the Viking Raiders, man.
Yeah, used to be the Viking Raiders, man.
Mm-hmm. Joel Z said, oh, it's the eyeballs? Where are their giant mallets? Laugh out loud, such jobbers, man. Goodness sake. Everybody, you tripping on all the jobbers tonight, pretty much, Joel Z. Tony Brewerton, what's going on? William Rollins, how have you been doing? I miss his wrestling in Packlet. You had a pretty good group of wrestlers. God bless you, Tony. Yeah, he did, Tony. Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm tired of these 3-way matches, these 6-way, these 9-way, these 12-way matches. I'm tired of these things. I really am.
Man, you better talk to your boy Adam Pearce, man.
Yeah, me and Adam, we need to have a serious discussion. I am so tired of these type of matches, man. Christine Saucy Girl, the War Raiders lost weight and washed their faces. They sure did.
Oh, man.
They washed their faces. Oh, snap. And see Kofi, man, coming out, you know, I do like that. It looked really good as far as him flying into that mist, flying into that crowd of guys. But, I mean, that's gotten old too, man. But, you know, that's something they're going to continue to do. I don't mind them doing it. But, wow, stop trying to get these pops, man. Just, oh, God, sad, man. It's sad to a point. All right, Josie says, hate New Day. I never got the pancake thing. Hey, Christopher Burton did, though. My partner did.
That pancake thing, but you, boy.
I ain't gonna say I didn't get it.
Harry got hit in the face with a pancake one night, but we was out wrestling.
No, I didn't. I'm just pissed off that they didn't have no syrup with those pancakes. And I'm pissed off I wasn't out there in the front row and I wasn't out there in the aisle when they brought out those pancakes when they came to Greenville that time you took me, Chris, at the house show. I wasn't out there while they was bringing out the pancakes. And they should have had some syrup with it because they served me some pancakes. I sat down and watched some pancakes and watched some wrestling. You know, ate some pancakes and watched some wrestling. I would have been happy about that. All right, Matt says Christine Saucy Girl laugh out loud. All right, my man Raymond Underwood says the War Raiders thought they were the Viking Raiders. They used to be, but Minnesota Vikings cut them. So they said,
Ray, just like them Eagles cut them Pussycats last night.
Yeah, you know the Minnesota Vikings said your services on our offensive and defensive line is no longer needed. So they had to let them go, man. So now they the War Raiders. All right, let's see. Josie, you guys got to watch the fight on here in a few weeks. I'll tune in. Yeah, we watch it, man. We definitely we definitely bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no doubt. All right, Christine Saucy Girl says, Mag, laugh out loud. But if Jake Paul gets hurt, man, he gets hurt. You know, that's all it is to it. I mean,
hey, you ain't stopping nothing.
Exactly. Exactly. Josie said, I'll be watching it. Sorry, I love Mike, but I really don't think he got a chance. Out the second round, go watch the Kevin McBride fight. Man, Kevin McBride fight, I just told you what happened in that fight. Mike Tyson, that was his last fight that he fought in. Mike had gave up at that time. Mike was on drugs. He even said he was. Mike didn't care. Mike just wanted a payday, man. That was horrible. Mike is in a whole different mind frame right now.
Mm-hmm.
Whole different mind frame right now. But he was terrible. Jake Paul could destroy McBride. You crazy. He has not shown that he can beat a legitimate fighter yet. I'm talking about a legitimate boxer. And you think he can beat Kevin McBride? No. I saw some Kevin McBride fights outside of Mike Tyson. No, he wouldn't have beat Kevin McBride. No, you tripping, man. You tripping. I would even fight Jake. I would fight Jake. And I'm a Golden Gloves boxer, 2-time Golden Gloves champion, state champion. I'll fight him and national runner-up. Almost won a national championship. I will fight him. You know, even at this age, give me 8 weeks, give me 6 weeks, 8 weeks to get in shape and to train with my old trainer and my old team. I will fight him. I mean, he's bigger than me now. Boxing is a size thing. You know, he's naturally bigger than me, but I will box him. And, you know, I'm the same age as I'm a year younger than Mike. You know, I will fight that kid. You know, I'm sorry. I would. You know, he don't scare nobody. I'll definitely fight Logan. Logan box too. So I'm just like, no, man, you tripping, man. I done seen him fight plenty of times. He's pretty good. But yeah, okay, he's beating up NBA players, man. You know, he beat up this MMA fighter. He beat him twice. I forgot the MMA fighter. But I'm sorry, MMA fighters, some of them guys are pretty decent, but most of those guys are not good at stand-up boxing. They're just not, you know. But Jake Paul done beat up garbage man. He done beat up mail collectors. You know? He has, man. I'm not saying that he can't fight. He has talent. I can tell you that he has talent. He's good. But man, wow, dude. He can beat Kevin McBride. But McBride would kill that dude.
He about Kofi through the map, boy.
Yeah. Like I say, now he might could beat Kevin McBride now because I think Kevin McBride probably weighed 325 pounds. So he probably could beat him now. Kevin McBride. I'm Kevin McBride? No. Boom. Wow.
But Dragon Lee going off on folk, boy.
Heck yeah. All right, Mag says Conor McGregor. Thank you, Mag. Yeah, Conor McGregor. All right, Josie, the Japanese dude that fought exhibitions, you're talking. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, Dragon Lee is going off in his match. Yeah, Christian Adams went up against Floyd Mayweather. Yes, yep. Josie, that exhibition with Mayweather and that karate dude in Japan or whatever it was. No, not him. He did go up against another guy who's a Japanese dude, but no, I'm talking about the fight against McGregor, Conor McGregor.
Boy, this don't look good.
Like a tent. And he was in the hospital for a while, man. He was in the hospital for days. He said his reels was hurt. He barely, he talked, he was spitting up blood for days.
Well, this don't look good, Harry.
You just don't know how many punches that we actually used to throw at things to make up, to toughen up our fists and things, toughen up our bodies and all that. Mike knows all the tricks, and not saying Jake is not getting trained with all that, but Mike has been up against, man, some of the biggest punchers in the world, man. And I'm sorry, Jake Paul is not no doggone Lennox Lewis. He's not no not Riddick Bowe, but a Razor Ruddock. He's not no Henry Tillman, Tim Witherspoon, those guys that Tyson fought against. He's no Larry Holmes. He's not these guys, man. He's not no Michael Spinks. And I don't care if Mike Tyson is 58 years old. This is not your ordinary Joe 58-year-old walking down the street, man. He's just not. And I boxed. I wasn't boxing. There's no way. There's no way. Harry, here's $2 million to box Mike Tyson. You used to box. Man, you can forget that crap. I'm like, you out your
Harry do like that man did, boy. Get in the ring, as soon as the bell ring, walk right back out.
Yeah, I'll walk out, man. I'll take a dive. I mean, man, I'll be running around as soon as he swing, man. Y'all make sure he miss. Boy, I hit that mat. I'll be gone, boy. I won't get up at the count of 10, but I won't get up until Mike in his corner, man.
Man, who was that boxer that did that, man?
I don't know his name, man, but that joker just walked out, boy. That dude sized him up. They were looking at each other, and he just up and he left, man. I never forget that. Not one punch thrown. That was sad.
As soon as the bell rung, boy, just go out of there.
Yeah, he was. I got this match at like 2.2 so far, man.
Oh, God, Harry.
Yeah, I got it like 2 stars, man.
What the world, Chad Gable?
I don't know why I got it at 2 stars, but I got it at 2 stars.
All right, tell me, boy, what's going on, boy?
I don't know why he's doing this, man. I tell you, Triple H is the best, man.
Well, you tripping, boy.
Triple H is the best booker I ever seen in my life. The War Raiders got the win.
Yep, they're the number 1 contenders.
Yeah, again, Chad Gable out there with a doggone ankle lock out there
on Rey.
And on Rey Mysterio. I give this 2 stars, man. What about you, Chris?
I'll go with 2.5, man.
Between 2 and yeah, I had it at 2.2, so I'll go ahead and give it that extra 2, so that 2.3, which is 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 stars. All right. Josie says that exhibition with Mayweather and that karate dude in Japan or whatever it was. No, that's not it. There's my man, Scott Larson. Scott Larson from #Truth is in the house. All right. Scott Larson says, Mike says you think it's all good until you get punched in the mouth. No doubt about it. Hey, Christian and Harry. No doubt. Appreciate you. So, hey, Christopher and Harry. Scott Larson.
Scott.
But, yeah. Man, I guarantee you Jake Paul will feel something that he never felt in his life. It's going to feel like Jake Paul going to think he's getting hit by a 2x4 once he get punched. One time by Mike Tyson, even if he gets hit in the chest, his whole chest is going to cave in. I mean, this guy's going to think very early if he should stay in this fight. And his pride is going to let him stay in for a while. He's going to get hurt, man. If he stays in that fight too long with Mike Tyson, he's going to get hurt. And he better be happy that they're using 15, 16-pound gloves and not the regular 12-ounce gloves. He said they was going to use those. But, man, if he does, man, he better not use regular gloves. Better not use regular boxing gloves, professional boxing gloves. The puncher's gloves, 10, 12-ounce gloves, he's going to get killed. I mean,
they're going to do like Wade Barrett, Harry. They're going to go bare knuckle, Harry. They're going to do Wade Barrett.
Oh, gosh, man. Oh, I know that wouldn't be a fight. Joe, man, he'll look worse than Mitch Green. All right, Josine hates Seth Rollins. Mr. All Days Off, our truth be Conan, laugh out loud. Come on, Mr. All Days Off. I'm not gonna say he be doing that, man. He's a jokester, you know, and when
that's just his personality, man.
Yeah, it is. That's his personality. He's a jokester. So I would say he was doing that if he was faking it, but he's not faking the funk, man. He's not faking it. He's trying to make you laugh and do all that. So I'm definitely not gonna say our truth is Conan, man. Even though I don't like him doing that all the time, I done been against him plenty of times before about it. But yeah, that's just him. There's your boy, Christopher Burton.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even remember his name right now. Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross, man.
I just said it, man. I remembered it when man, look, I don't want to remember his name, man. I don't like this dude no more, man. I like his woman now. Man, she is beautiful, man.
Hey, now Karrion Kross, now that's another big boy too, boy.
Yeah. I mean, he's a nice guy, man. He's a super nice guy.
He's a real nice guy.
Mm-hmm. I wanted all the success in the world for him, man. He was outstanding in NXT. But Vince McMahon messed him up.
Mm-hmm.
And to tell you the truth, I don't think it was Vince McMahon's intention to screw him up like that. But this kid been messed up ever since then. All right, Josie says, man, I love Rey Mysterio back in WCW. Yeah, he was amazing there. I love this old finisher, that Frankenstein roll-up, kind of hate 619, looks kind of snappy and never looks good when he sets it up. You know, he's been doing that for a while, though, Josie.
Mm-hmm.
He did that in WCW. He used to do it in WCW. It's not nothing new.
They just didn't know what to call it back then.
Exactly. They started calling it there and when he got to WWE. But, yeah, he used to do it back in WCW. So it's nothing new. Raymond Underwood, Hobby Lobby up here are going out of business. Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Wow. That's crazy. All right, Christine Saucy Girl. Hey, Christopher, how was your day?
It was good. It was good. Nothing to fuss about.
Think about it, man. Hobby Lobby, you know, they're not cheap, man. They are not cheap. So it depends on where Hobby Lobby is located, if they're going to do good or not. They got 2 locations here in Greenville. Man, they both do good, but they both in money areas. You know, they are. You know, I will say that. You know, you got one in what is that? Cross. What is it called, Chris? No. Cherrydale. They got one in Cherrydale and they got one in the Taylor's area. So, you know, they both in good areas. But yeah, they got to be in areas where people make money a little bit more than upper middle class.
And one on Woodruff Road too.
Yeah, Woodruff Road. Yeah, they got 3 locations. And Woodruff Road, you know, they got money over there, but everywhere that they're at in Greenville is middle class or upper middle class people, and they can afford it. You got to be able to afford that thing. I mean, it is what it is. You know, you only go there for certain items. You don't. It's not an everyday thing, man. It really isn't. Exactly. All right, Christine Saucy Girl, Dodgers up 3-0 in the third. Oh, my Dodgers are still, man. I hate it for the
Yankees, but
Yankees. I do want them to make it a series. All right, Christian Adams says, where are you at, Ray? I haven't heard any of that. We're building stores everywhere right now. Yeah, Christian. I mean, Hobby Lobby is doing really well, but I'm pretty sure in certain spots they are not. But, you know, they still will be building stores, even though they have to close stores. Even the most successful stores, you know, close every now and then. They will have to close stores in certain areas, but they build in other places because they're so successful. But, yeah, like I said, you know, that could have been a decision, a bad decision, or it could have been in that spot, and that spot used to be a spot that was making a lot of money, where people was making money, and they could have had a plant somewhere near the place that closed down or something, where people are not making as much money anymore, and the store dries up. That stuff happens. It happens all the time. So, you know, so that may have happened. Who knows? And Mr. All Days Off, he's laughing at Christine Saucy Girl. Watch their faces. All right. Josie says they would pull pancakes from their crotch and throw it in the crowd, laugh out loud. Yeah, they did all kind of stuff, man. And, you know, hey, I don't know where Xavier Woods brought that from. I don't know what he just got finished doing, so I don't know. But no, them jokers just cracked me up with them pancakes, man. Chris must have left out for a minute. All right. Josie says Stank Mike needs a payday. Now you know how many weed products in store. Not like he's selling those ears out store. Man, come on now, Josie. We'll see, man. Like I said, I'm not really going to talk about it no more. We'll just see what happens when it happens. You know, in a few weeks. Anybody that's doubting Mike Tyson got to be, you know, they ain't thinking right, man. I'm telling you that right now, Joel. I know you're not, you thinking he's not going to last or whatever, or he's going to get beat. I don't think like that. Christian Adams, I want to see Harry lay out Logan and Jake now. I hear you, Christian. I hear you. All right, Christine Saucy Girl, oh my gosh, you're funny. But no, I would fight Jake Paul. If he came to me and asked me today, would I have a fight with him? Of course. I'd be like, of course. Hey, I fought for years. I grew up doing this, man. That's what I did. I started training as a boxer, man, when I was 5 years old, six. I was in first grade. It was either 5 or 6. I think I was going on 6, but I think it was 5 going on 6 because it was between kindergarten and first grade, when I started training boxing. So, and I stopped for a while and then started doing it again when I got in middle school. So it's something that I've, been involved in for a long time. I still go out to the gym and I still, every now and then I hit the gloves. I mean, I'll go out and go out and hit the bag and do a little sparring or whatever when I can get into one of the good gyms. But man, I'll fight that kid. If that kid came and offered me $500,000, he offered me $100,000, Jake Paul, I'll be like, yeah, let's do it. Definitely, man. But if you think he's going to get me out like he got some NBA player out, he out his flipping mind. It's not happening. I was one of those guys, like I say, I never hit the mat. It's hard to knock me out. You better hit me with a baseball bat. All right, Jay-Z, I read today Jake Paul says he wants Canelo next. Oh, gosh. It says it was 1,000% happening. Look up that story. Canelo will kill that dude, man. Canelo will kill that kid, man. Come on now. Christine Saucy Girl, Chad Gable is a loser. Mag says War Raiders match gets 2 to 2.5 stars. That's what I'm rolling with. Josie says, man, forgot Raw. Back to 2 hours. Yes, it is. Scott says Chris gonna come down to Commanders and Cuckoo Birds and NFC. It's gonna come down to the Commanders and Cuckoo Birds and NFC East. I hear you, Scott. Josie, what is main event tonight? I'm not sure, Josie. I remember they said it, but I don't remember right now. I can't think of it. I've been into this Mike Tyson thing with you for a good while, man. So it kind of got me a little cloudy. Josie says, I think Dominic Mysterio will beat Gunther somehow for his title. What? After Saudi? Remember he said New Judgment Day lab, but I think they just might do that. Think Dominic good chicken heel gimmick. What? Joe, but they better not ever do that, man. They better not ever put that title on Dominic. Hobby Lobby closed by us a bit ago too, Josie said. Okay. All right, Jimmy's going out there. Josie says, I hated Hobby Lobby because I tried to go on days off and it was closed. It was Sunday. They're not open on Sundays. No, they're not, Joe. It's a Christian company, and they just like Chick-fil-A. They decide not to open on Sundays. It is what it is. But, I used to hate, too, because sometimes plenty of times I tried to go out there to them on a Sunday, and they was closed. I'm going to Target. There's one right beside the Target in Taylor's, and they was closed. I didn't like it, but I got 6 other days to get to them, man. So I can't complain. I couldn't complain. Now that my wife, because I used to be wanting to go by myself. Now that my wife goes a good bit, and she'll drag me out to it, and I love it because it's open every time I go with my wife. We find things that usually I wouldn't find. But I love it though. But I mean, she loves it. She loves Hobby Lobby. So we'll go out there a pretty good bit, especially when we need things. And when my daughter, my last daughter, she really, the one, she's 26 now, but when she was in high school and college, she would pretty much say, Daddy, let's go to Hobby Lobby. I need this. I would need that. Or she needed something. We didn't go to Walmart to try to get it at Target or something like that. We'd go to Hobby Lobby because Hobby Lobby always had the stuff that we needed for her when she was in school. Let's see. All right. 9-9 halftime of Steelers versus Giants. All right, Chris, turn it down a little bit, man. We doing good on Facebook. I don't want to get.
Oh, my bad.
See, all right.
My bad.
13 minutes left. All right, let's see. All right, Christine says everything in my town is closed on Sunday. Pretty much, we love it. I hear you, Kristen.
Oh God,
that's pretty cool. All right, Alma Clark says used to be in Greenville. Me and Chris in Greenville. Oh, Greenville was good sized city at the time. Remember, Chris? Good sized town at the time. But we was closed on Sunday all the time back in the 80s.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I was too young. I don't remember all that.
You were too young, but yeah, when I was growing up, yeah, everything in Greenville was closed, and we had 400,000 people in the county, 500,000 people in the area, and only thing, I mean, you had a few gas stations that was open, but blue laws and everything, but you gotta expect that here in a town like this, man. I mean, it's the buckle of the Bible Belt, guys. Not just the Bible Belt. This is the buckle of it. More churches per square mile than anywhere in the world. So. Town like this, you're gonna have that, but it's not like that now. We open up everything.
yeah, boy, everything open, boy.
Yeah, we had a whole bunch of people that moved into this place. You know, it's a town of 700,000 people now. So things change. Don't have that. We still got a big church influence. You move here, you definitely gonna be asked about it. You go on them YouTube channels and stuff like that. They say one thing about moving to Greenville, whatever. What some people hate. Like I say, it's the religious aspect of it. You come to Greenville, you're going to get...
Yeah, you're going to get hounded, boy.
Yeah, exactly. What church you go to, what you believe in, hey, you're going to be asked. There ain't no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't saved, like I say, hey, people going to try to get you saved. Tell them you ain't saved. Like I say, hey, I'm praying for you. We don't go to church. We're not a church-going family. Not a good thing to say here. People looking at you like, huh? What are you talking about? That's what we do here, man. That's what we do here. You don't have to be a saint. But yeah, people here, they, hey, what church you affiliated with or whatever, that's just how it is. I'm not going to say me and Chris. I mean, me and Chris, we used to go every Sunday. Well, neither one of us been, really huge church goers lately. But hey, you here, man, that's just way of life. It is what it is. All right. Boom. Damian Priest versus the Criminal.
Come on, man. Y'all over there talking that man, Criminal, man.
Goddamn, Alma said she believe in Moose, Chris.
Man, she need to stop that, boy.
Gotta find where I was at.
That's the wrong thing to believe in right there, boy. I'd rather for you to believe in the devil than believe in the Moose, boy.
I'm going back to Joel with that silly statement here. I read today Jake Paul said he wants Canelo next and says it's 1,000% happening. Look up the story. That's ridiculous. Canelo's not going to fight him. Canelo's not going to fight him. He has nothing to lose. He has nothing to gain. When Canelo will eat him up. He'll eat him alive easily. Chad Gable is a loser, Christine says. My man Mag says War Raiders match gets 2 to 2.5 stars. Man forgot Raw was back to 2 hours, Joel Z says. Lawson says Chris going to come down. It's going to come down in Cuckoo Birds in the NFC East.
Oh, heck yeah, it is, boy. Yeah, it is.
Joe Z said, what is the main event tonight? That's what's happening right now, Joe. Joe, this is the craziest thing. This is the silliest thing in the world, man. I already read it. I don't even want to read it again. I already read it one time. I'll read it again, but it's the silliest thing that you said tonight, okay? Now, you my man, grand and all that, but this right here is ridiculous. I think Dominic Mysterio will beat Gunther somehow for his title after Saudi. Remember he said in all New Judgment Day laughed, but I think they just might do that. Dominic Good, chicken heel gimmick. Yeah, he's going to become the world champion. They don't put the world title on Dominic Mysterio. They do that, man. I'll start watching WWE. I'll become an AEW like boy. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be AEW down. They put that title on Gunther, man. To me, that's worse than the doggone what the dude's name? I used to know his name.
Talking about Dominic, bro?
No, man. The guy who's not even a wrestler, man. The guy who's married to my girl, Courtney Cox. He was married to Courtney Cox.
Oh, I know you're talking about, man. I can't think of his name, but
that ain't Dewey, goddamn, from doggone Scream, man. I forgot his name. That's worse than WCW when they put the title on him, man. He put it on Dominic. I ain't gonna go that far, but it's close.
It ain't that bad now. At least Dominic a wrestler, man.
That's true. That's true. I hated Hobby Lobby because I tried to go on my days off. It was closed. It was on Sunday. They're not open on Sunday. No, they're not open on Sunday.
Nope.
Just like Chick-fil-A. Like I said, just like Chick-fil-A. They're not open on Sunday. Even Publix used to be closed on Sundays at one time, Chris. Mr. All Days Off. 9-9 halftime of Steelers versus Giants. And all the managers at Publix said, "Oh, we're gonna make more money after Mr. George Jenkins died. You know, they wanted to open it. We gonna make more money. They didn't. They didn't. Made the same amount. All the managers there said they made the same amount. Hey, God's gonna bless you. You close on Sunday. Yeah, he ain't gonna change anything because you open on Sunday.
Well, Staples going out of business then. If that's the case, boy.
Well, Staples never have been called a Christian company or anything like that, Chris.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they didn't start out on that foundation. So, I mean, of course,
they believe in moose. That's why, boy.
Man, you crazy. All right, Christian Adams, everything in my town is closed on Sunday. Pretty much. We love it. Alma Clark says, I believe in Moose. I believe in Moose Henry. What is Moose's last name? I believe in Moose. All right, Christian Adams, what the heck Sammy talking to Solo? I guess
Sammy talking to Solo. What?
Man, Sammy Zayn tripping, man. He always gets his nose involved in everything, man.
There's no do, man.
No, Sammy came out there talking to Jay, because Jimmy and Jay, they had a conversation tonight, and Jay was saying, okay, I'll get back with you, dog, and everything like that. He said, but we ain't gonna be no yes man. We ain't gonna do whatever we want to do. I mean, we ain't gonna do whatever Roman tells us to do and all that stuff, man. It's gonna be me and you this time, and so basically they was talking about that. And then Sammy, of course, he caught up with Jay in the back room, and then he told Jay exactly, man, like, what in the world you getting with this guy, and man, you're gonna go through, and you remember all the stuff that Roman did to you and all that, and you had to give blood, sweat, and tears, and basically he got involved in that, and Jimmy was looking at him like he's just crazy, man. Jimmy just walked away, and then Jay was trying to talk to him, and he just chastising Jay, and Jay finally got to him and said, man, look, this is family. He told him flat out, man, that you ain't family. That's why you don't understand this. And Sammy, it hurt Sammy. You can tell it hurt Sammy.
Man.
He had to come out and say that, man. After a while, you have to, even though he looks at Jay as family. I know he does, but he's not blood family. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes as bad as a couple of my brothers, especially one of my brothers, bad as a couple of them can be, man, I don't want anybody talking about it. I don't care how good of a friend you are. I will let you talk about them to a certain point, but when it comes down to my decision on what I want to do with them, if I'm thinking about helping them, I don't want you to get so busy and start ridiculing me because I'm going to help my brother. It's just, and I'm pretty sure you feel the same way too, Chris. Even though, I mean, we both got brothers that been caught up in the system, been done the wrong thing. But if it comes down to it, our bloodline, our blood brother, we ain't gonna want somebody to keep on shoving it down our throats and make us basically telling us we stupid for helping them out. I mean, you gotta let that person make their own decision. Man, Damian Priest killing doggone Dominic Mysterio. And this the guy, Joe Z. This the guy that's gonna beat Gunther, huh? I just don't see it, man. Now, with a baseball bat and those two guys, with a baseball bat and JD Madonna and Carlito and Finn Balor's help, I can see it happening. Oh, goodness sake. Woo. Damian?
Joker hitting and Joker with that right hand, boy.
Yeah, you better watch out for Finn coming out there, though.
God, dog, JD.
God! Oh, my goodness, Christopher Burton.
It is horrible, but it's horrible.
Man, knock his afro off his head. Hit him in the head so hard, man, his afro flies off his head.
God,
on the back, man. I wish he would have popped him upside the head.
But that's how you gonna win it. But that's how you gonna win it, Harry.
Come on, man. No, come on. I hate Triple H, man. Triple H gets on my nerves, man. Come on, man. But I can see that though, with all those guys. With all those guys coming out there, you know, the Judgment Day getting involved. I can see that. Wow.
Well, he won with Harry's favorite finisher, boy.
Goodness sake.
Well, he won with Harry's favorite finisher, y'all.
Razor's Edge, man.
No, you won with that fruit roll-up, boy.
Oh, you talking about Dominic? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's your favorite finisher,
boy. With that fruit roll-up.
Harry loved that fruit roll-up more than he liked the figure four, boy.
I like this ending, man. You better watch out. Finn Balor come punch you upside the... Who was that girl rolling out there with Liv?
That's Roxy,
Raquel.
Yeah, Raquel.
Yeah, Raquel looking pretty dang good. She look pretty sweet there, man. What the heck's going on, Chris?
What the world going on with the
man? Joker. Beat this Joker to just beat him down, man. Don't show no mercy.
Beat this sucker to death.
Yeah, beat that sucker to death. Come on now, beat that sucker to death.
Yeah. Can't be doing that to Dominic, man.
Oh, man. Josie said, when I was a kid not too long ago in the early 90s, like nothing, but grocery store was open on Sunday. Everything else closed. Definitely different now. Yep, I went and got one Mike's Gummies ears on Christmas Day. Laugh out loud, nothing sacred. That's true. That's true. What's Damien doing?
Man, come on, Damien. Come on now. That's enough now.
Man, Damien's not done.
That's enough.
Christine Saucy Girl says store should be closed on Sunday. I'm with you on that, Christine. I mean, I definitely think, well, like I say, hey, on Judgment Day, a lot of people, we ain't going to get away with it.
Man, what?
All right, Josie says Dom gonna win this.
He did, too.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he about to grab the referee, but I'm like, come on, man.
Oh, nice. Christine Saucy Girl, yeah, his 15 minutes and holding. Man, I have this a little bit over 3 stars. I have like 3 stars now, a little bit over.
Yeah, I can go with 3.
The aftermath of it. Goodness sake, man. Damian Priest is unloading on people, man. Where in the world is Finn Balor? Finn just left these guys out to the wolf.
He did, boy.
And he's there. He's there.
Up,
but yeah, he left them out, man, to get annihilated. Mr. All Days Off, they forgot 2005 Dom with the solo haircut at SummerSlam. Dom needs victories, Mr. All Days Off says. He's losing some steam. That's true. David Arquette.
Yes. That was it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Joel Z. Mag says David Arquette. Thank you, Mag. David Arquette, WCW champion, was awful. When I stopped watching WCW, less than a year later, Vince ate lunch there.
Sure
He
did.
Did lunch. Yeah, he did. Christian Adams, Jimmy showed Jay that Sammy was talking to Solo. Wow. Man, Jimmy need to stay. I mean, Sammy need to stay out of that, man.
Well, Sammy said that's his family, Harry.
Man, Sammy need to stay out of it. Always sticking his red beard, always sticking his nose into something. He shouldn't be sticking his nose in. Goodness sake, man. Need to cut that out, boy. He was back in the days when I was running with my gang, but I would have told him flat out, don't stick your nose into something, but you that you don't have a tissue to wipe the snot up with. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. Because we're gonna keep it running for you.
But they said Venom was the worst game ever, worst movie ever, boy, this year so far.
Venom?
They said Venom, the new Venom movie.
Yeah.
They said that thing only brought in $51 million.
And how much did they spend to make it? 400 million? 300 million?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna make that money back.
So
all right, Josie says
they lost their
that's messed up. Yeah, they them jokers eating that, man. They gotta eat that. All right, Josie says, not saying he's gonna be champ for a long time. He's gonna be transition champ to someone else. He'll win it, maybe Survivor Series. Man, I hope not. All right, Christine Saucy Girl says Priest just got screwed. Yeah, he did. But hey, he got his redemption. I'll tell you that. Joel Z told you Dom for champ. Christian Adams says the way Damian popped up reminded me of Kane for some reason. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But Kane looked more scary when he does it.
Yeah.
All right, Joe Z says Dom beat him clean too. Yeah. Joe Z says Liv Morgan is beautiful. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. She is 100%. Can't wrestle though. All right. Well, she's a little bit better than what she was. But yeah, she's not she shouldn't be world champ. All right, Max says Dom's win and chair beat down gets 3 stars. Laugh out loud. Yes.
Yeah.
I can agree with that beat down. I love that. All right, Kristen Adams, Joel Z. The way she carries herself is trash. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Joel Z. Carlito's such a jobber. Always will be stupid Apple. Yeah, I can't get into Carlito. I never could, even though I have a shirt. Yeah, I do have a shirt. I haven't worn it in a couple years, but yeah, I got a shirt. Now I wear it if I want to. I wear it. But I used to wear
no, he love Carlito, boy. He love him, boy.
No, I used to like his dad, Carlos Colon. That's the only reason I wore the shirt. All right, Joe Z. I definitely have tuned in with you guys on Wednesday to watch horrible and funny AEW Dynamite. Just hope put belt on Christian. Dare love the I'm your father, now your father is dead gimmick. Okay. Kristen Adams, I haven't watched it yet. I was going to watch the new Venom yesterday, and I decided not to. Ooh, 50 million, 51 million. I got to see how much they made, how much they spent to make this thing, Chris. I got to find out the actual number. That's not good at all, what you told me.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't good, man.
Is it called The Last Dance?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Oh. Yeah, they made $55 million in profit.
That ain't nothing for a movie. That's a chump change.
I think they made that because of that's worldwide, but they domestically they lost money. So, well, actuality they lost money because with all that you have to add up all the advertising costs and everything. They advertised daylights out of that, and no telling. So yeah, most likely they lost money when it boils down to it. All right, Christine Saucy Girl says 3-0. The Dodgers, top of the 6th. Thank you, Christine. All right, Christian says you guys have a great night. I'm glad I got to hang out with y'all for a bit. Glad that you came in, Christian.
All right.
Have a good evening. And hey, keep enjoying that job. Keep rocking it. All right. Christian Adams says, I'm going to get my butt headed to bed to do it all over again tomorrow. Okay, Christian. All right, cool. All right, Mag says, hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll get with y'all on Friday. I got the day off. All right. Yeah, Friday, we most likely be here. If we in Bowling Springs, we might not be here. But we'll see. All right, Mag says, good night, Christian. All right. Appreciate everybody coming and rocking with us for the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Man, Christopher Burton, he came in when he came in. I'm glad that he was able to make it in. And my girl, Christian Adams, says, night, Mag. All right, appreciate Christian Adams coming in, rocking with us tonight. Appreciate my man, Magnum. Appreciate Joel Z. Appreciate Christine Saucy Girl coming through. I appreciate my man William Rollins coming through tonight. I appreciate Tony Brewerton coming in tonight. Who else we got? It's a lot more people on here, man. I just can't. Let's see, my man Black Rain 7920 come through here tonight. Girl Alma Clark came through tonight. Let's see, my man Jay-Z came. Not JL come through tonight. Let's see. Yeah. What's my other dude, man? What is his name? Raymond Underwood come through tonight. Let's see.
Yeah, Raymond. Yeah.
Who's the guy we always get, man? Who's the guy we always get?
D Skills, man.
D Skills didn't come through tonight. I mean, he's always Mr. All Days Off. Appreciate him coming through. Let's see. Joanne Hurt comes through. Joanne Hurt comes through, even though Joanne Hurt come through and trolling a little bit, but then try to change her tune.
Black
Dave, my man Dave Van Tassel came through. I appreciate Dave coming through. Guy you used to work with at Publix. Great amateur wrestler. Let's see, come through here. Great football player too. Let's see who else, man.
Black Rain came through, man. Who else came through? William Rollins comes through, man.
Will Rally Sport come through. Let's see, and there's one other. I forgot the dude's name, man. But he comes on here all the time. What's the one who always come here and
AJ Skills, man. AJ
Skills came through. Appreciate you, AJ. AJ coming through. But man, that's about it. I think that's about it. But guys, we definitely appreciate you 100% coming in here. And what in the world did I just do? Well, we appreciate everybody coming through. Let me see if we got anything here on the end again one more time as far as any more comments. If I do, I'll go ahead and read it all. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the rest of them. Let's see if we got some new comments. Go ahead and read them. All right, Christine Saucy Girls says, night, Christian. Matt says, great show, Harry and Chris. Have an awesome evening, everyone. All right. Tyler Hilton says, yo. All right, what's up, Tyler? Tyler says, what's up? Christine Saucy Girl says, good night. All sleep well, be good. Blessings, I'm out. I hear you, Christine Saucy Girl. All right, my man Tyler says, salute to you. I'm a new subscriber.
Right,
appreciate you coming in, Tyler, subscribing with us. Appreciate you rocking with us 100%. All right, guys, we are definitely out of here tonight. And Tyler, man, hey, come on in. Continue to rock with us, man. And, hey, we're going to shout you out along with everybody else, man. And we talk to everybody straight up. But, hey, guys, y'all have a great night. We'll see you guys later. Stay straight up. Peace.